Welcome back, everyone. So excited to have you. This project is for kids and moms because it's a little bit more tricky. So I think you moms will enjoy sitting down and making a piece of art. But what we're going to start with is, I zoomed in so you can see, we did a circle on top and kind of a squash shape on the bottom. And then we're adding a tail. We're doing a bird shape right now. And so I'm coming around and I'm just kind of getting the shape of the body a little bit better. I'm fattening him out just a little bit, adding a wing, which is like another squash circle, and a beak. I'm going to fix that beak to where I like it. Doesn't really have quite a bridge like that, so I'm going to erase that part and fix it up a little bit. So your sketch should look something like this. And now we're going to add an eye. And the key to remember for a songbird, and this is something I've learned over a few years, is they have a small head in comparison to their body. I used to draw them with really big heads and I wondered why they looked weird. And it's because I did their heads too big. So while you're doing this sketch, just keep in mind their heads are actually pretty small. And so now I'm just kind of drawing little like spots where the feathers would be, little bulges where the feathers are, where the down is, making that head a little bolder with my pencil. And now I'm extending the tail just a little bit. Again, you can pause it and catch up if I'm going too fast. But now I'm doing the legs. So they have like twig type legs that come jutting out. So we're adding those now. I'm going to emphasize the wings and erase some of the lines that I don't like. And use your discretion, but go ahead and add in any little details with your pencil that you want to make sure that are a little bit bolder. And now I'm doing a branch for him to hold on to. And I'm going to have the branches extend past his body, like going behind. I'm adding a few details to the feathers. And remember, we will be pasting over this drawing, so having the maximum amount of details right now really is not needed. Okay, and then our first step is going to be painting the background. This just gives it another nice element and texture with the collage. So we're going to go ahead and do a nice wash in the background. I decided to pick yellow. You can do any color you want. And now I'm going to paint his body pretty much just a simple color. I went with like a mint green. And we're going to get that whole body covered. Once you're done doing the background and a color wash on his body, we're going to get our papers out and give that some time to dry. And this will give us a chance to look at what papers we want to use. I found a few cool handmade papers. And so I decided I'm going to use that. And so I'm going to start cutting up shapes. And a lot of this is, once your painting is dry, you want to lay things out, see if they fit what looks good, and then cut it and paste it. So I really love maps. I have a Tennessee road guide that you get free at hotels and whatnot, and I always pick up one of those for my collaging, quite honestly. because they add so much cool texture and detail in a way that I wouldn't normally paint. And so I love maps, I love old book paper, handmade paper, tissue paper, and this one's fun. I like vintage wrapping paper. Are you the type of person that saves cool wrapping paper? I do. I used to be a graphic designer in college, so anytime I see some cool graphics or vintage graphics or something like that, I save it, fold it, put it away, pull it out for an occasion like this. So I'm doing something called, I call anyways, the puzzle piece method, and that's cutting a bunch of little pieces, skinny, some bigger, and then I like to place them on my painting and see where they'll fit, where they look good, and then cutting them to size. So as you can see, I'm just making a pile of cut up paper right now. Okay, so now we're going to get my favorite thing ever, Mod Podge. I like the matte, or you can get luster. That has a bit of a sheen to it, either way. And I like to use this for my collage. So I just use it with the paintbrush and my trusty egg carton. Egg cartons have a million uses. And it helps because I have about 30 plus chickens and I've got egg cartons on egg cartons around here. And then I'm going to get a big craft brush, as you can see. And this way I can really drench the paper in the Mod Podge. I don't like working with collage and having not enough glue. So you can be very liberal with your glue on the brush. All right, so I'm going to speed this up, but you're going to try the puzzle piece method. And as you can see, I'm pretty sure of this piece, so I'm going to go ahead and take my paintbrush, dip it in the Mod Podge, and paste it. Oh, looks like I needed to trim it just a little bit, but that's how I do it. If you have a different method, go ahead and use that. And also, just a tip here, I like to paint my Mod Podge over all the paper pieces I put there too. So that way they're extra sticky and sturdy and don't peel up later. And if you haven't noticed by now, I'm ADHD, so I work on different areas of the bird all at once. So that might be driving you absolutely crazy, going, I thought we were working on the wing, now she's on the tail, the head, the legs. Sorry, that's just how I process. But you can work on one section and move on to another. It's one of the wonderful things about being scatterbrained. But maybe you're tracking with me in the same way. All right, so now I'm going to bring my pen in and just get the eye inked and some details on the beak. And I'm going to zoom in so you can see what I'm talking about a little bit easier. And I do a lasagna method, so I do a little bit of layering, a little bit of detailing with the pen, and then back on with the paper. So I like to tell the kids when I do the kid videos, it's a lasagna method. We're layering. The cool thing about collage is that you can layer with no limit. And now I'm adding branches and twigs and leaves, and I picked a different color so this kind of stand out. All right, with my small paintbrush, I'm going to take the white acrylic paint and I'm going to go in and do something called overpainting. And basically you just paint over in certain areas And I just like the way it emphasizes the picture and adds detail. I added some spots in certain areas, some little stripes on the tail. And that's literally the last step. Here it is, you guys. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more creative content every week. And if you have an idea for a specific video, please drop it in the comments. I love hearing from you guys. And hit that notification bell so you never miss a new piece of art. And follow me on Prism Art Co. on Instagram for behind the scenes sketches and updates. See you guys next time.